your name?
My name's Scott.
I know you going to Super Bowl, Scott.
I don't have enough money.
Scotty is telling a tale as old as time. Tale as old as time. And we've got these two pretty ladies here. Where are y'all from? Basically a different continent. Basically a different continent.
Discover the people of the West Bank. It's a great place to be. Discover the West Bank.
Let me ask you this. I just heard through the grapevine your husband he's a new father. And you tell me, how is that working out? Is it going well? He's at home, and I'm sure
He's at home with the child.
he's at home with the child, and I'm sure he's going to be telling everybody about how he struggled through tonight. While everybody else had fun. Thank you, Crabtree family, for being on.
Thank you, Mr. Chris. Thank you.
Welcome to
Thank you for
Christmas
having
Day.
us.
He's got the pics, the show's a kick, the guests are all a trip. So don't delay, grab your chair and stay, because it's time for Chris's Picks.
Come on in, grab yourself a chair. It's time for Chris's Picks. I know you know the jingle. I know many of you probably whistle it in the shower. You don't have to come clean to me right now. You don't have to, but I know. Let's talk about how the picks did last week. I went 2-3, which means I am 8-10 overall on the season. Ben went an even 500. He went 3-3, which means the guest pickers are 14-4 on the year. I chipped away a little bit, still plenty of ground to make up. A lot of football left, so we'll see what happens. Let's start talking about these games. Mahomes good, Hola's bad. Why say many words when few words do trick? Jackson Smith-Njigba, touchdown. The Chubby Dubbies stormed the field against Hunter Biden's laptops, which is basically the equivalent of fans storming the field against Bama after Nick Saban retired. Why even do it at this point? Alec Ayumaner scored a touchdown for Scott, and you're probably thinking, who dat? Who dat say they're going to beat them Chubby Dubbies? A question no one is asking because it's a fluke. Speaking of flukes, here's a fun one. Steven Stogies defeated Gritty and the Jets thanks to a garbage time touchdown from Lamar Jackson to Mark Andrews. Don't look now, but I am 2-0 against my top rivals. Speaking of my top rivals, Dixieland Downfall finally joined the win column after scoring the most points in the league last week. Cortland Sutton had 118 yards receiving and a touchdown. Chasing More Pokemon defeated Pending Trade despite a no-show from the tight end position for Dan. Jahmyr Gibbs had 67 yards on the ground and 2 rushing touchdowns. And I really can't tell if Dylan is good or bad. I'm sure he will declare himself soon, though. And finally, in our game of the week, the Mound Visit. Team Takeout earned his first win of the 2025 campaign against Can't Guard Jameis. Dalton Kincaid tripled his fantasy projections for Logan, scoring a touchdown against the Dolphins. That's all for last week. On to the guest picker.
That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning.
All right, welcome back to Chris's Picks. I am here with my good friend Scott. I figured it's time to start having some league members.
Hey, finally!
That's what we've been waiting for.
Keep it in the family, they say.
That's some people say that. They say that a lot in the state of Alabama. But I will say it is time to start having some league members on the show. We've got a lot of gracious people from outside the league that want to do this episode, but at a certain point we got to get it going.
I respect it.
Scott, thank you for having us. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having us, the audience and myself, into your living room, into your house.
Welcome. Glad to have you here.
It's been an active week for the Crabtrees, but none more important on his calendar than Chris's Picks, so we always appreciate it.
Couldn't say it better myself.
Scott, we're going to start easy.
Sure.
We're going to start really easy like we always do. I'm going to start with Can't Guard Jameis versus Pending Trade. I have been beating on the anti-pending trade bus for a while now. This strikes me as a matchup of two teams heading in different directions, Scott. I think that even with Jordan Mason for Dylan, who's been big,
Very
with
good.
Aaron Jones going down from
Very
injury.
good.
I think Blake just has too much going on in a good way. I think he's got a strong running back room. He's got A-Chain, he's got Bucky Irving, and he's also got Malik Neighbors, who's just been phenomenal. Despite the issues that they're dealing with in New York, I think even with Jackson Dart, they're going to find a way to get Malik Neighbors the ball. Give me can't guard Jameis, Scott.
I agree with you there.
Yeah.
This is kind of the battle of the backs this week.
I'll just talk about the running backs. We got Aiden Dennis, dog. Dodie Devon, dog. Sir Hale, dog.
James Cook has been really good for Dylan. Obviously, Jordan Mason is doing pretty well. Blake is falling into a lot of success early. 2-1, hot start. Keep it up, kid. Look at us. A couple 2-1 folks over here as well.
Also.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Supposed to be scratching the bottom of the barrel. I'm sure I will be towards the end of the year. I think a big part of this too, Dylan missing Mike Evans doesn't help his cause. And we talked about it off camera a little bit. Tank Bigsby being traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, I think has a big impact, and I'm getting cut off by the timer, big impact on the trade to Philly for Dylan's team. So give me Blake in a big one here.
We're going to go right along to the Mahomes and Gritty and the Jets. This is another matchup where I think it's going to be kind of an easy tell. And I think that way because Drew just sucks. He sucks as a commissioner and an enemy of mine.
Why do you have to hate what you don't understand?
The Mahomes versus Gritty and the Jets. Jackson Smith and Jigba already played for Dave. Here's the issue, though, and this is the interesting thing, Scott. Marvin Harrison ends with 15 points last night, but he's on Dave's bench.
That hurts.
I'm sure, like, the whole game, Marvin Harrison, rough game for the young man. The parallel that I would draw here, Scott, is it's like when you're in high school and there's a girl in class that really likes you, you know, and you're like, I'm not really feeling it. And then all of a sudden you get to college and you're like, wow, you know what? She ended up being a good-looking girl. That was Marvin Harrison's night for Dave. And it's something I personally have never experienced. Girls don't like me at all. But I will say this.
This guy, I don't know what to do with him.
I will say this. CJ Stroud was supposed to be the future for Drew. He's quoted as saying that many times. Drew, I don't know what gypsy you went to, but you got to get your money back, brother. She was wrong.
What's your stupid 21st century watered down fortune cookie say, Dad?
Give me the Mahomes. Different trend for Gritty and the Jets these days. Scott?
Yeah, I'm going to say that Dave goes where JT takes him. Obviously, Abuka's been a big part of it as well, but Jonathan Taylor is the guy for Dave. I'm looking at it right now, actually, and I think that this matchup might be better off if there wasn't a third flex spot. I'm not pushing any kind of narrative. I know it's been a topic of discussion. We all know where I stand or sit on the matter. Doesn't really matter. Don't care, Drew. Really sorry, but I'm not sorry. Dave, you're going to take this one home.
Wow. So just like I told Ben last week, you know, we have to be a little bit careful about what we're doing, what we're saying on the airwaves. You know, the FCC is cracking down. In fact, you know, we may get pulled off for a statement like that. We can't push propaganda, Scott.
Find me.
Hey, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Speaking of the three flex positions being an issue, Scott, here's another matchup where I think the three flexes also play a bit of a factor. Team Average Ho versus Hunter Biden's laptops. Jack may have finally run out of depth, folks. All it took was 3 injuries, 11 flex positions, and a ray beam pointed at Earth.
Why are you so dramatic? Why?
But Jack is finally running out of steam here. And I think that Harry's got an interesting group of guys with him. Rome Odunze. A lot of people doubted Rome.
Doing well.
He's looking good. Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah.
Took some bullets in the past.
He's bouncing back.
He bounces back.
He's bouncing back.
Christian McCaffrey. A lot of doubts with Christian McCaffrey. Is he going to stay healthy?
Good question.
Is he too busy with married life?
Sure.
He's playing well.
Think so.
Harry's got a lot of positive things going for him. But Scott, I think Zay Flowers has a bounce back game. And I think the Bills have a fantastic game against the Saints. I think Josh Allen puts enough points up early to where Jack doesn't really have to worry about the Bills benching him in the third quarter. I like Jack in this matchup. Give me Jack in a bounce back spot.
Yeah, Chris, the more I'm looking at it, the more I think this is going to help your overall picks in the week going against me, because I think we're pretty much on the same page with every game.
Really?
Maybe not. I do predict a Josh Allen get-right game playing the Saints. I think he's going to rush for 2 touchdowns. I'll call my Will Arsenault right here and throw up 2 rushing touchdowns for Josh Allen. We'll see if it hits. Expect Jack to run a 2 tight end set with his flex issues right now from the injuries that he's going through. And then speaking of injuries, no Jaden, no chance of victory here for Harry. So I think Jack takes this one as well.
Dixieland downfall versus team takeout. One of these guys is a black hole for everything good and joyous on earth. I'll let you decide which is which. Scott, let's play a game of word association.
Sure.
When I say a word, you tell me what you think of. Pedestrian.
Walking.
Brian Thomas.
Nice.
Roller coaster.
My life.
Cortland Sutton. Confusing?
You.
So I am confusion.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
I will also accept me.
Perfect.
Will's got a lot of interesting things going on with his team. He finally got in the win column last week. I don't think that means a hill of beans, because each week is a new week.
True.
Every Sunday is its own given Sunday.
True.
And I think that Logan can replace Ridley in his lineup. I think he should replace Calvin Ridley in his lineup for either Romeo Doubs, Turpin, or Darnell Mooney. Okay. I like any of those guys really over Calvin Ridley. With that being said, I'm going to take Logan here. Scott?
Interesting. Will and I are kind of enemies, so there
you
wasn't
and everybody else.
There really wasn't any kind of way that Will was going to be picked here, but I'm gonna put out something here. Is Justin Herbert a better fantasy quarterback than Jalen Hurts overall through 3 weeks? Maybe.
See, that's a question. I'm asking questions then.
We're going to start a dialogue.
We're going to have to see how that shakes out.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to like the trade even more that I made with them last year. Now, look, Logan, I think, is in a really good spot for years to come. I'm going to go ahead and say he will be in the mix within the next 3 to 5 years to compete every single year. He's 1 or 2 pieces away. I think it's going to be a close one. I do think Logan edges out Will probably within 5-10 points.
I would love to see that. I would really love to see that, Scott. Your hatred for Will is the same as my hatred.
Good.
So we've been the same on every single pick.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
That's not good.
It's going to make for interesting TV. Chasing more Pokemon versus the Chubby Dubbies. I fear that we're going to continue this trend.
We'll see.
You were probably looking for some more from Trey Benson. Let's be honest.
The Arizona Cardinals were out to get me last night. Both fantasy and betting wise. You need 1 more catch and 5 more yards receiving to hit a parlay.
Wow.
They throw DeMercado in the backfield. He scores the touchdown. Ruins both of the parlays. Or just a straight touchdown bet for Trey Benson for you bookies out there. This game can kind of be skipped, honestly. Right now, game is over since the Cardinals don't like Trey Benson. I'm not having a lot of firepower, but I believe in the Dubbies. I think I'm going to go ahead and take me in the upset.
Wow.
Because if you can't believe in yourself, who can you believe in?
See, that's good advice. I never believe in myself, so, that's gotten me this far. I'm realizing I didn't even give a pick on this. Scott,
Chris, who do you have?
Scott, like I was saying,
Yeah,
you were probably looking for some more from Trey Benson. Trey Benson's performance really reminds me of when your parents said, let's go out to eat when you were little, and then they would take you to, like, Denny's, or Shoney's. God bless those institutions.
Sure.
But the grits is watery. The sausage has been out for quite some time.
It's starting to go stale.
The eggs are from a box, Scott. The eggs are from a box.
Don't get me started on that.
I think that you've got a lot of that energy on your team right now.
Yeah.
I think you're Shoney's. You're all you can eat right now.
Am I Denny's or Shoney's? Which one? Because there's a difference. Not by much, but one we went to way too many times over one summer.
Let's go with Shoney's, honestly. We have a little personal history with Shoney's.
Like a melody in my head.
Oh, no.
And you know what? I like that analogy because the first day it's fine.
Yeah.
The second day it's passable.
Okay.
The third day you're asking, what's going on? Okay?
Yeah.
By the 6th or 7th day of just eating Shoney's, you understand that you are doing incalculable harm to your body. And Scott, you might be 2-1, but I think I'm going to go ahead and see a 2-2 there. I'm going with Dan. I'm going with chasing more Pokemon.
It's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
Doubt me. Doubt me. Everybody can. I don't care.
Well, folks, it's time for the main attraction. It's the game of the week. It's Steven Stogies versus the Young and the Holiest. And yeah, I gave myself the game of the week this week because I think it's going to be a close matchup. I think we've got a good game here.
Hey, it's your
Scott.
show. It's your show, dude. You can do what you want.
It's our show.
Nah.
It's our show.
I'll take it.
Kyler Murray finished with 16 points last night. Don't love it. I don't love it because he was on track to finish with far fewer points, and he ended up with 16 points. Much like Marvin Harrison, he made something out of nothing. Daniel, I don't want to give you props for the Scatterboo pick, but the Scatterboo pick is looking pretty good. A first-round pick. I don't know. I mean, I like Scatterboo's talent. I didn't like it as a first-round pick, but he's looking like a first-round pick. And Tyreek Hill, looking good. Travis Etienne, looking good. So Daniel, while his team has hit the skids a little bit, there's still guys on this roster that can make it happen. Scott, I'm going to give you a little inside information.
Hit me with it.
Inside baseball here, folks. I heard a little birdie chirping at me a few days ago, and they said something that I can't get out of my head. Picture this. A young man in the hospital. A child.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. We could call this child a cancer patient, maybe.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Make-A-Wish situation.
Uh-huh.
McDermott called this child in the hospital.
Wow.
Said, this is a true story. Said, what do you want to see from us this weekend? You know what this kid said? Get the ball to Keon Coleman. I'm not only taking myself to win this game, I'm taking a Keon Coleman anytime touchdown, throwing some money on that. For all you bookies out there, for all you sharps, write that one down. I can't reveal my source on that. It would potentially violate HIPAA.
Yeah.
It wouldn't violate HIPAA.
No.
But anyway, Scott, I'm going with me.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot to process.
Surprise.
Yeah.
God, it's full of himself. We never saw that one coming.
No, this whole thing, all of this, it's all about me.
Wow.
Yeah, so look, I mean, I'll touch on the Kyler Murray situation again. Kyler Murray was really bad until he was not. He figured it out towards the end of the game. Now, one good thing for you, Cooper Kupp was kind of subpar. You know,
pedestrian.
Very pedestrian, as we mentioned earlier. There's one thing that you can't do with Daniel right now. You can't talk smack yet. The guy's won. He's won the league. How many times now? Is it twice?
Yeah, and Scott, my dad was once funny, and that was in the 70s, you know? That was the 80s.
We're not going to, start comparing apples and oranges here. I was just about to compliment your team, so if you'd like me to do so, I'll carry on.
You may continue.
I really do like the combo that you have with Lamar and Amari and Hampton.
Okay.
I think those two guys really will be solid for you down the stretch here. Brock Bowers, another guy that you can pretty much rely on. Mentioning those three, I think those three will be enough for you this week. And I am going to take the Stogies as well. So yeah, maybe we have the same picks besides my game. I'm okay with it.
Wow.
Let's see how it goes.
Wow. So this is actually an interesting moment. This really the game of the week, what you've done here in a way is you shifted the game of the week from my game back to your game.
Talk about my guy. It's me.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
We talk about your narcissism full of himself.
Hey.
I guess we should just call this Scott's Picks.
We're at my house.
We are at your house.
For another month. Then we'll go from there.
They'll be under the interstate. You can find us on I-10. You can find Chris's Picks on YouTube and everywhere where YouTube videos are aired. Scott, thanks for being a guest on the show.
Of course.
Same time, same channel. We'll see you next week.
Adios.
Cause it's time for Chris's Picks. 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 He's got the picks.